Hello, it's me, Scorpio. I'm back with another episode of the Overwatch Weekly Rewind. We have many topics to talk about, and I'm starting with the first one. There was a conference in Korea where they showed a lot of stuff, including Ramattras Abilities. So I'm going over each one of them. First, we have the Void Accelerator in the Omnic form. Its left click fires a projectile that advances in a certain shape. The right click creates a barrier at a target location. We haven't seen the barrier yet in any screenshots or gameplay. Yeah, it's kinda interesting how the barrier will look like. Then we have Vortex of Gluttony. That's his E ability that he can use in both forms. He launches a nanosphere. It explodes on contact with the ground, creating a damaging force field. Enemies within the force field influence are pulled to the ground. The movement speed of enemies under the influence of the force field is slowed. So yeah, that's kind of the thing that I already talked about in my past video about his abilities, where we speculated what this could be. So yeah, I was kind of right with that. Then we have Justicement in his Nemesis form. So with Shift you can transform into the Nemesis form for about 8 seconds. So what I assumed that you can only be 8 seconds in the Nemesis form, but as it looks like it needs 8 seconds that you can change back to the original form. So his left click in this form attacks fists forward, generating a shockwave each time the fist's raised, and the shockwave also penetrates enemies in front. With his right click he has reduced movement speed, but greatly reduces damage from the front. And when he's in Nemesis form, he gains 150 additional defense, so his health goes from 450 to 600. And now there is the most important thing that we haven't seen yet, and that's his ultimate. His ultimate is called Destruction. It automatically switches you into the Nemesis form, creating an energy zone around it. So enemies within the energy zone take continuous damage. And what's really cool about this, the duration is maintained as long as you deal damage to the enemies within the energy zone. That's gonna be a very interesting kit. I have no idea what to say about this, if this is too OP or if it's too boring. I can't say a lot, we have to see gameplay first. So yeah, that's it with Ramattras Abilities. Next thing we also got, where the Game Awards announced that Overwatch 2 is actually nominated in a category. And the category is Best Multiplayer Game. Alongside with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Multiversus, Splatoon 3 and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, you can vote for one of those games. Let me know if you would vote for Overwatch 2 or maybe some other game on the list. Yesterday we also got a brand new shop refresh. Not many items were added, but we actually got a brand new Ramattra skin, which we already saw last week and I already showed it. And now it's actually for sale for 1,900 Overwatch coins. Next up we have a brand new May skin. It's an epic one and you can purchase it for 1,000 Overwatch coins, which is pretty funny because this here isn't actually in the game yet, but more to it later. And the last thing is a small little bundle where you can purchase the Lucio's souvenir alongside with a brand new Lucio weapon charm for 800 Overwatch coins. A thing that I really find interesting about this bundle is, can you remember the weightlifting bundle in the Halloween event? Yeah, that thing was 10 bucks actually, and it included the same thing. It had one souvenir and one weapon charm, but you could purchase it with 1,000 Overwatch coins. So yeah, they slightly reduced those prices as well. I know I've said it a lot already, the prices are still too high, but we still see some improvements. I think if we complain a little bit more about the prices, they will slowly go down and eventually will go to a state where we are all happy with. Another thing was the mid-season patch actually got delayed, as Craig said on the Blizzard forums that they are working on a critical issue. So yeah, this is kind of weird because they said it's a mid-season patch and now we're only like how much, 2-3 weeks away from season 2 and they still call it the mid-season patch. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. But they also stated already that this patch will go live on Thursday. So yeah, that's why I said May is still not in the game. For all May mains out there, I guess you guys have to wait a little bit longer. Another thing they also talked about on the conference in Korea, they revealed that the next hero after Ramattra in Season 4 will be a support hero. I mean, it was kind of obvious since they said weeks ago that they only want more tanks and supports and sometimes DPS heroes, because the rosters of those two roles are just way too small. And yeah, we need more tank and support heroes. And that's really nice to hear that the next one will be a support. So yeah, that's already it with the weekly rewind. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to check out my social medias. They are all linked down below. And I'll update you guys as soon as the mid-season patch goes live. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.